Alright, so we're Bob Rossing it up today. Do some titanium white. Got that down. I just wrote it down. The ones he used, I don't have all of them. I'm just gonna get close enough. What we got? Phthalo green. Put some of that in. Guess I'd rather have too little than too much. You can always add more. Persian blue. What do we got? We got ultramarine blue. Lamp black. That's not. Let's see. Mars black. Nope. Sky blue. Let's go with ultramarine blue. What do we got next? Van Dyke brown. I may have that. No, I don't. Raw sienna? Is that close? We'll go with that. I'll leave these out that I use. What do I use? That, obviously titanium. Throw that back there. Phthalo green. Where are we at next? Crimson. I think that's red. We're gonna go with permanent red. Sap green. I don't. Green. Cad yellow. Oh, I do have a yellow, and it's called lemon yellow. That's definitely the same thing. Definitely. I'm probably gonna need more than that. Always add more. Always add more. Permanent red. Yeah, we got red. It's like the 5 major colors, right? What else do you really need? We need black. I didn't say any black. Maybe I'll put some black. Kind of want to do. Let's do some yellow ochre. Do I want it up here? Yeah, I think I may take from up here and mix down below. So do some yellow ochre. Then we'll do some lamp black. Just in case I want to add some darker tones to anything. Because I clearly know what I'm doing enough to add darker tones to something. I don't at all. Alright, let's move this. What are we doing? We're starting at the beginning. Got some Bob Ross branded. You see that? Yeah, you can see that. Half size round. Look at that thing. 2-inch soft blender. I don't know if he uses this in that or not. Let's throw that over there. We got a 2-inch background. I don't know what any of these mean. 1-inch landscape. Painting knife. I think it's the same thing as a palette knife. 1-inch oval. With, of course, our fan blender. I have no idea what any of those means. Alright. 2-inch. I know he always starts out. Whites. It's white all over the canvas. Chicken's going crazy back there on some food. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some white on that. I bought a new filter for my filtering apparatus. Once I figure that out, I'll put a video up of it. I'm trying to filter the mineral spirits or whatever it is I'm using to where I can filter out the colors so I can clean off the brush better. We'll see how that works out. It makes it seem a lot easier than what I'm doing. He just kind of throws some stuff on and it works and looks beautiful, but hey, I guess as he would say, it's all about having fun. Is that a thing? Oh, that's a lot. That's probably plenty there. That down here. I'll get it on the edges. Why not? looking good. Some nice streaks across it. Down, up, down. Yeah, I like that. I don't think it's too thick. It probably is. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not really coming off that much. So yeah, I just got a big hello. Anyway, got this massive thing here just to be able to hold. I don't know where to put that. Chicken in my garage. Really far? It's either a chicken or a cat in my garage. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a mouse. Alright. Is that close? That's good enough. Alright. What are we doing? First, I'll have to see if we can clean this out. Even though he probably didn't, I'm sure. He probably just went straight into it. I think he did some green. He did some yellow first. We'll try that. We'll do yellow for the sky. Shake it off. Shake it off. Okay, that's definitely... Let me get a rag. Oh, you're still gonna have... Yeah, it's got a lot of white. Yeah, we'll go with it. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna start with some yellow. I think this is what he did. Pull a little bit of that out. Come on now. There we go. There we go. I think he just did a little... Yep, right in the middle there. I think he added just a little bit of... Whoa, wind. Whoa. Come on now. I mean, it feels nice, but I don't need to take anything out over here. Let's see how this works out. Work this in. I'll blow over now. Work that in. Hitting. That's not. There we go. Wow, that's the way to put it on thick there, buddy. First coat. I don't know. That's Bob Ross approved there. I feel like I got too much on it. See if we can wipe that off a little bit there. Drag it into it a little bit better. There. I'll clean that off a little. Oh yeah. Yeah, really clean that one off. That'll work great. Just clean your hand off while you're at it. I guess add some paint on that. And then you just, yeah, that's working. That's aces. That doesn't get it everywhere at all. Okay. Let's blend it. That's good. Don't do too much now. Don't do too much. All right, whatever. Leave it. Okay. Paint the edges, whatnot. Yeah, okay. Let me check out what he did next, because I have no idea. Oh, jeez.
Beeps. So, just bend the brush.
Alright, so he says, get a lot of crimson. I'm going to use my palette knife for this so I can mix down here. A little blue, because it's strong. There's a little blue. A lot of crimson. I'm guessing that's red, but I'm gonna put a little bit of black into it too. Too red. Get a little bit of brown, a little bit of black. Wow, that crimson's really red. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting. I feel like we're getting better there. Okay, there we go. Let's try that. Supposed to push the trees into it, is what he said. Guineas, really? Really, you chased off all the chickens. Now you're just gonna keep going there? Okay. Doesn't look the same, Bob. That didn't look the same at all. Brown that out some, shall we? Some of this, some of that. Too red, but we'll go with it. Maybe it's fall. Is it fall time? I guess it's fall time. It's fall time here. May as well be fall time in my painting. All right, see you, guineas. Over here, see how we like it. Yeah, that's too wet. Way too wet. Okay, so lesson learned. Don't do that. Maybe we'll let that be and let it dry and see what happens. Try to soak some of this out of the brush. How does he get it so dry? That's what I want to know, Bob. How do you get it so dry? Wipe it on your pants. Let's try this again. Whatever this is, get some of that. Put us a tree. We'll start right here. Nope, still wet. Is the bottom coat wet? I mean, it's a little bit, but not that much. Doesn't really seem to be. Wonder if this paint is a lot more. I don't know. We're going with it. We're gonna go with it. See what happens. Get a little bit more of this in there. Finish off our tree down here. Make this tree a statement. That's what it's doing. Don't want to cover up too much of the sun. Rinse it, clean it. See how that goes. Okay, what do you do next, Bob? Got those trees looking just like you do.
Those little leaves and branches just pop right out at you.
No, that doesn't pop. That ain't popping at all. Okay, so he finished off the bottom. So he finished off the bottom there. So I'm gonna do that with this brown. So I'm going to pull some more of this brown. A little bit of black into it, mix that up. Too much black, need more brown. Let's get some of that. enough brown there. Definitely Bob Ross approved method here. Abstract, is that what they call this? Can you have an abstract landscape? Is that possible? We'll see how that works. Okay, so step number 1 with Bob Ross paintings. Make sure it's dry. Otherwise you get no definition. I'm sure he probably said that. I definitely forgot. See if that works. Dry. Dry. Okay. What are we doing next, Bob?
Let's put some trunks in these trees. And for that, we'll take a little bit of Van Dyke Brown.
Now we're gonna throw some more raw sienna. Is that this color? It is now. We're gonna do some tree trunks with our palette knife, I think. That's where he does the little curl. Ooh, we can't. Okay. What about that? It's kind of hard to. How do you? Man, I did real straight on that. Check that out. Good thing it went with the tree. 3 trees, that's good enough. Let's do a little one down. Well, I guess we'll do that later. I think that's what he did. A little bit later on that one, so.
And let's just lay in some basic trunk. Like so.
Then he did a little white to highlight. I guess the sun exposed will be over here. Is what it is. That's my motto for this.
rules in this is that a thin paint will stick to a thick paint. So anytime you're painting over the top of paint, you need to have a paint that's just a little bit thinner. Alrighty, we'll take a little bit of phthalo green.
Okay, so he did a bunch of yellow in this next one. Is he still working with 2-inch? That just seems huge here. I'm gonna try 1-inch. We'll see what happens here. A little bit of green. Lots of yellow. I think that's what he did. Lots of yellow. Not too much green. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. Motto is what it is.
And a little bit of yellow. Okay.
He put it down at the bottom too? I guess he could. Need some more yellow on that. There, it can work. Put a little bit on this. You want to put some small, maybe dead trees back there. See what we can do with that. We got some brown. Got a nice little bugger in here. Thanks, little flea guy. I don't know if this is gonna work how I imagine it, but here we are. if I just dab. Does it blend in? Does it mess it up? Who knows? We'll work with that. We'll work with it. Okay. We doing the water next?
Through the woods, we need a little path. So let's take a little bit of Van Dyke brown here, and let's build us a happy little path. We're just going to take the knife and let this path sort of just...
Okay, so his next one is a path. Just a little path, of course. I'm gonna start mine up here. I think he builds it down, so we'll see about that. That back there. Scrape that off.
Wander right down through here. Just enough so we can... There, we got us a nice little path. Now we need to highlight that path, so I'll take just a little bit of white. And we'll just take and barely touch the canvas here. Just enough so we can...
Okay, then he took a little white. And he said, barely touch the canvas. I don't know about that, Bob. That's me barely touching the canvas, Bob. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, what we got next?
Highlight where the sun's sparkling through here. Here. And follow the angle of your... Okay, let's put some more land areas in here. Maybe there's some nice little areas coming down through here.
Okay, I think at this point he kept doing the Van Dyke brown, which I think is a little bit darker than this. I'm gonna mix a little bit of black into it. Not much, not much. Black is a powerful black. Don't do it. Hopefully that's not too much. We'll see. Probably should get a palette sometime. Yeah, I'll do just a little bit down here. Just a little bit. Like he says, just let the path shine through. Just a little path there. Yeah, we'll see about that, bub.
And we put some Prussian blue on the brush, and we take here and pull downward.
Okay, now he's going hardcore here. I think that's clean. Does that look clean? That looks clean. Now we got the blue. I don't know about this. We'll see. Some Prussian blue. I'm sure this is the exact color that he's thinking about. Let's fill the top tip of that. Let's fill all that up. Hold on. And pull downward, he says. How deep do you go up to it, though? That's the problem. I don't know. We'll see.
Just pull down a little more of the Van Dyke brown. And we can just make little puddles out of this. Maybe it comes down.
Okay, I need some more brown. Need to make my own brown here. Raw sienna. Throw some of that. And get just a touch of the black here. Not much, not much. Don't overdo it. Might have some yellow. We'll see. Yellow and green. Why not? Said bring that down into it. Just bring it down. Just bring it down. Let's put some over here. Color this a little bit. And a little bit more there. Just bring it down, he says. Just bring it down into it. Cover that up over there, shall we? Just bring it down. That's a little bit thicker than you are there, Bob. Okay, I think he created a puddle. So we're gonna try that here. We're gonna come out on the bottom here. Keep loading up because we can't seem to. How does he keep it on the tip of it? Oh, yes, cat. You're a magician, Bob. You are a magician. I don't know if he went all the way in. Don't go in there, cat. You'll get stuck on a glue trap. Trying to keep what's that. Why not? What is that? I don't know. Mountains? Those mountains?
Like so. Right through there. There.
So did he drag it in? Does that even work? I don't know if that works, Bob. Oh. Okay. Is that better? Alright, let's just blend it in. Why not? Got enough already. Let's blend it all in. There it is. There it is.
Here we are. And I talk too much sometimes, so we'll go back to painting here. Take a little bit of the thin white paint here, and we'll put some little water lines back in here. Okay, just like so. There.
Okay, so he did some thin white paint and water lines, whatever that means. I don't know, Bob. Is that thin? That's not thin at all. That's a little bit too much paint there, don't you think? Scrape some of that off. Do it again. Getting too dark. Getting too dark. Don't get the best of you there. Soft edges. Soft edges, Bob. That's messy. Just leave it alone. Less is more.
Okay. Now, let's take and do this. Let's put some land right down through here. Back to the Van Dyke brown. A little bit of white.
Well, thanks. I'm still doing another thing.
There we go.
Guys, look! What? Look at Daddy's painting!
I think I'm gonna put a tree over here.
Daddy, what's one motor? Get out of there.
Let's see how that works. Dead tree. That's what it's gonna be. Dead tree.
Stay out the way, people! Me too. Stop looking up at
Alright, so I'm gonna keep trying to put this tree in a little bit here. It's a dead tree. I don't know if it's gonna work out how I'm thinking, but we'll go with it. Nope, nope, straight up. It's close enough. It's a lot, but it'll dry in 3 years. See if I can smooth that out some. Maybe it's not a dead tree. Maybe I'll add some yellow. Maybe it's just a late bloomer. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you can't do too much of that. It'll soak up the brown and start putting it around. Gotta do more yellow. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. I mean, I think I like the first one better. All these bugs, they really like paintings. I like this tree. I think keeping it straight is a lot better. I think it makes it look more complete than that tree. These, I don't mind. I think they're okay. They turned out okay somehow. I think the key is less paint on the bottom, and he was saying thicker paint for the bottom, and then you can put thin paint on top of it, I guess, without messing it up like that. The path is hard. I mean, everything's hard, but path is really hard. And then blending with the water. Water turned out, I think, okay, but it's just blending and trying to figure out, is that rock? Is that poop? Nobody really knows. What is a purple tree? I don't know. It's fall. It's summer. This is a 3-season painting. That's what we're gonna go with. try again next time. I like it though. We'll let it dry for a few months.